Borthakur IAS Academy, an endeavor of excellence.
Borthakur IAS Academy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Borthakur's IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC and APSC preparation. I hope you all are doing really well. Today we will be analyzing some important news from the Assam Tribune dated 20th of April 2021. Along with it, we will also see other important news from various sources which will be helpful not just for APSC and UPSC but also for other competitive exams. Please like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. In the description box below, we have provided the link for today's e-paper so that you can download it from there. So the first news of today is regarding the 6th edition of the prestigious Raisina Dialogue 2021, which was organized virtually from 13th to 16th of April. Dialogue hoy, it is jointly organized by the Ministry of External Affairs and the Observer Research Foundation, which is an independent think tank. Okay, Ami Raisina Dialogue ki hoy and what it is all about, ketia start hoisile ekini sam, but tar agote ei bosoror jitu theme asile, it was #viral world, outbreaks, outliers and out of control. How to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, hetu a main concern asile because the whole world is fighting against it, and second wave etia ahi goise, so it is way more disturbing and very much a matter of concern for the entire world. And our Prime Minister, he has requested the global community to introspect on some of the prominent questions in this particular context. How we can fight with this global monster at the individual level, okay, locally and also globally, right? So a kisuman questions, prominent questions teo korise, and introspect koribole nije ei kothator uporat focus kori bhabi how we can sensibly work out, okay, how we can be more as a society, how we can be more concerned. Okol nijor kotha nohoy, we need to think about the society at large, right? So heneke bhabi ami ki dhorone agbahile a particular jitu COVID-19 pandemic or problem hoy, we can solve this and we can move ahead. Iman khini economically, socially, even physically and mentally, so exhausted also, right? So it is the need of the hour to join hands globally, okay, with all the neighboring nations and also all the countries of the world. Okay, we need to join hands and help each other out to from this particular situation. Aru A-jitu Raisina Dialogue hoy, it is a multilateral conference which is held annually in New Delhi. Aru start hoisile in the year 2016, and since then it has emerged as a flagship conference on geopolitics and geoeconomics. It is very important from India's international relations point of view. Aru a host hoy Observer Research Foundation, jitu moi already koisue, it is an independent think tank, and it organizes this particular event annually with collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs of India. Aru yat kisuman major private sector executives involved hoi thake, right? And also the members of media and academia. This particular meeting, this particular dialogue is in lines of the Singapore's Shangri-La Dialogue, and Raisina Dialogue, the name comes from the Raisina Hills of New Delhi, which is a prominent seat of the government of India, and also the Rashtrapati Bhavan is located there. Ajir jitu second news hoise, it is regarding the emission of sulfur dioxide from the Caribbean volcano La Soufri. Okay, so yar jikhini sulfur dioxide emissions ase, it has been reported that this has reached India, which is a matter of concern because it is going to not only increase the pollution levels in the northern part of our country, but also will result in the increase of acid rain, right? Caribbean region, it is located towards the south of United States, and it consists of Caribbean Sea and its islands, right? A-jitu La Soufri volcano hoy, jor pora emission hoi pelai sulfur dioxide, it has reportedly reached India. This is an active stratovolcano on the Caribbean island of Saint Vincent. Stratovolcano ki hoy, it is the A-jitu conventional tall conical volcano dekhwa jay, it looks like that, and it is composed of one layer of hardened lava and also contains volcanic ash. Okay, and they are characterized by a steep profile and they undergo periodic explosive eruptions. Aru jitu Saint La Soufri volcano hoy, it is the highest peak in the Saint Vincent, and reportedly it had various explosive eruptions. Aru last time jetia volcano to erupt hoisile, it was in the year 1979. Now we will have a look at the impacts of eruption on the global temperature, right? So volcanic eruptions are key effects thake. Firstly, when these emissions, volcanic emissions, it reaches the stratosphere, that has a cooling effect on global temperature. And in fact, past century jikhini dangor eruptions asile, that has caused a decrease in temperature of 0.27 degree Celsius. Okay, and kihor karone komi jay, because the aerosols which are present in the stratosphere, it increases the reflection of radiation from the sun, and that leads to a cooling effect on the Earth's lower atmosphere, which is the troposphere. Troposphere is the lowest layer of the atmosphere, and because of the volcanic emission reaching the stratosphere, it have a cooling effect on the lower atmosphere, that is the troposphere. Aru tar logote another significant impact hoise conversion of sulfur dioxide, which is released during the emission. Okay, it is converted into sulfuric acid, and that results in the formation of acid rain, right? Aru also generation of sulfate aerosols. A sulfate aerosol jitu moi kolu, aerosols increases the reflection of radiation from the sun, and these sulfate aerosols are responsible for cooling the Earth's lower layer, atmospheric layer, and also it results in acid rain. The next news is regarding the National Climate Vulnerability Assessment. Aru Department of Science and Technology recently at a report release korise, titled as the report Climate Vulnerability Assessment for Adaptation Planning in India Using a Common Framework. A title tote gute jitu report or idea hoy hetu ami pao, jikhini vulnerable states and districts of India hoy hekhini identify kora jay, aru tar jitu reason of vulnerability, jikhini key drivers of vulnerability hoy hekhiniu identify kore with respect to the current climate risk, right? And the adaptation program bonwa jay, eta adaptation program firstote design kora hoy, so that this can be fruitfully implemented in all these vulnerable areas, right? Aru yar karone eta common framework jitu title to ase using a common framework eta e karone use hoy, so that all the states and union territories jot jikhini vulnerable hoy, jikhini identify kora hoise, tat compare koribo pari, right? Aru ei policy khini administrative level ot compare kori pele bhalke implement koribo para jay, he karone common framework eta identify kori hetu implement kora hoy. Aru ei jitu list prepare kora hoy, mane highly vulnerable states, lower middle vulnerable states, low vulnerable states, and highly vulnerable districts, eneke jikhon list prepare kora hoy, tar kisuman key indicators thake, like the participation of women, okay, population kunkhini below poverty line ase, then income share from the natural resource, eniko dhoroner kisuman factors use kori pelai identify kora jay kun keta states ba kun keta cities besi vulnerable hoy, right? Aru ei jitu report hoy, it is a part of the capacity building program under the National Action Plan on Climate Change. Tar duta mission or part hoy, etu total National Action Plan of Climate Change or 8ta mission thake, jor ei jitu report hoy yar duta missions of etu ahe, etu eta part form kore, jitu hoise National Mission on Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem, and also the National Mission on Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change. Ei duta mission or under of a particular report to ahe. Aru ebarar report to key findings sir hisabot kekhonman states identify kora hoise as highly vulnerable states, and those includes Jharkhand, Mizoram, Odisha, Assam, Bihar, Arunachal Pradesh, and West Bengal. Highly vulnerable to, these are considered as highly vulnerable to climate change. Then lower middle vulnerable states are ase Himachal Pradesh, Telangana, Sikkim, and Punjab. Low vulnerable states are include hoye ase Uttarakhand, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Nagaland, Goa, and Maharashtra. আৰু যিকেইখন হাইলি ভালনাৰেবল ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট হয় they include Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand তাৰ over 60% যিখিনি ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট এই তিনিখন ষ্টেটৰ 60%তকৈ বেছি ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টছ falls under the highly vulnerable district. Next news is regarding the Aditya L1 mission, Aditya Lagrange Point 1 mission. The Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, তেওঁলোকে prepare কৰি আছে the first scientific expedition to study the sun, okay? And it would be placed into a point in space which is known as the Lagrange point. আৰু সেইকাৰণে Aditya 1 আগতে নাম আছিলে and that name was renamed as Aditya L1 and L1 refers to the Lagrange point. Aditya 1 যিটো আছিলে it was only meant to observe the solar corona, but here this L1 Aditya L1 your objective was to study sun's corona, then the photosphere of sun, chromosphere, solar emissions and the winds and flares from the sun, and they will also provide round the clock imaging of the sun. It is also going to provide the images of the sun throughout the day, okay, day and night, 24-hour service. So yar karone kisuman challenges ho ase, okay, and the challenges are mainly because of the distance, okay, which is approximately 15 crore kilometers. Moon or logat compare korle it is only the distance of moon from earth is only 3.84 lakh kilometers, whereas the distance from earth to the sun is 15 crore kilometer. So a huge distance to a scientific challenge eta provide korise, right? And tar logote the moving components of Aditya L1 ইয়াত কিছুমান মেচিনাৰী এনেকুৱা আছে যিবিলাক মুভিং হ'ব, okay, and that might increase the risk of collision, right? So সেইকাৰণে হেতু এটা চ্যালেঞ্জ হয় আৰু তাৰ লগতে this obviously the super hot temperature of the sun that but in this case Aditya L1 is going to stay much further away, so heat or temperature is not expected to be a major concern for the instruments. কিন্তু এইকেইটা এই মেইন তিনটা চ্যালেঞ্জ হলেও থাকিবই. First is the distance, okay, second is some moving components, and lastly not which might not affect much but that is also a factor, that is the temperature and radiations coming from the solar atmosphere, right? And the Lagrange point L1 point boli jitu koa hoise, these points Lagrange points they are named after the Italian French mathematician Joseph Louis Lagrange. আৰু এই পজিশনস বিলাক হৈছে some points in space, okay, দুটা বডিৰ মাজত দুটা বডি সিস্টেমছৰ মাজত ইয়াতে আৰ্থ আৰু সানক কনসিডাৰ কৰা হৈছে, and because of the gravitational forces of these two bodies certain enhanced regions of attraction and repulsion are produced, আৰু সেই পইণ্টস বিলাককে Lagrange points বুলি জনা যায়. This L1 point Lagrange point number 1, it is about 1.5 million kilometers from the earth, okay, aru a jitu point hoy the Lagrange points hoy, these can be used by the spacecraft to reduce the fuel consumption needed to remain in position. Yar etu eta benefit hoy aru tar logote aru eta benefit hoise ebar jodi ei satellite to place hoy jay Lagrange point 1 on tar pora continuous image lobo para jabo jitu ami koisilu je round the clock imaging provide koribo, right, a Aditya L1 e. So major advantage to it is a continuous view koribo para jabo, image lobo para jabo of the sun from this particular point without any eclipse or other disturbances. The next news is regarding International Day for Monuments and Sites, which is also known as the World Heritage Day, okay. Every year 18th of April is celebrated as the World Heritage Day, and it was first suggested by the International Council on Monuments and Sites, ICOMOS. They established this day in the year 1982. After a year, that is in the year 1983, UNESCO approved it, and since then every year 18th April has been celebrated as the World Heritage Day. Aru ei bosorer jitu theme hoise hetu hoise complex pasts aru diverse futures. This particular day is celebrated mainly to spread awareness about the heritage among various communities of the world, right? Aru to be selected as a World Heritage Site সেই particular জায়গাটোৰ এটা classified already এটা classified landmark হ'ব লাগিব in terms of geography and history. Okay, this needs to be an identifiable place আৰু যিকোনো কালচাৰেল বা ফিজিকেল সিগনিফিকেন্স থাকিব লাগিব সেই জায়গাটোৰ তেতিয়াহে ওয়ার্ল্ড হেৰিটেজ সাইট হিচাপে ডেজিগনেট কৰা হ'ব এন্ড বৰ্তমান ইণ্ডিয়াত 38 টা ওয়ার্ল্ড হেৰিটেজ সাইটস আছে recent jitu addition hoise it is the city of Jaipur, okay, which became the 38th addition to the India's list aru age kon list hoy 38 ta location or tar 30 ta cultural location hoy, okay, and 7 are natural location aru eta mixed location hisabe classified kora hoise ta mane it is partially cultural as well as natural and this has been this is the Kanchenjunga National Park that has gained the title of a mixed place. Recent addition to hoise the Jaipur city. And this particular list of World Heritage Sites, it is maintained by the International World Heritage Program. So next news to hoise regarding the IT-enabled integrated hotspot analysis system. যেহেতু ইমান বেছি COVID-19 or cases আকৌ বাঢ়ি গৈছে আমাৰ মাজত, so the state central government it has requested the states to track and trace the patients, okay, by using this Itihas IT-enabled integrated hotspot analysis system. Aru A2 first developed kora hoisile by a professor of IIT Madras and now it has been helping the society for contact tracing, surveillance and identification of hotspots. Hey jijon patient hoy teor mobile phone or through the তেওঁৰ লাষ্ট 15 ডেজৰ ৰেকৰ্ড ট্ৰেক কৰিব পৰা যায় তেওঁ কোন কোন জায়গা ভিজিট কৰিছিলে কাক লগ কৰিছে এন্ড দেন সেই মতে কন্টেইনমেন্ট জোন কেনেকে বনাব পাৰি বা ম্যাপ কৰিব পাৰি ৰাইট সেই পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ জোনিং অফ দোজ এৰিয়াজ ইট বিকামছ ইজিয়াৰ ফৰ দি এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন ৰাইট আৰু ম্যানুৱেলি যিমানখিনি কন্টেক্ট ট্ৰেচিং কৰিব পৰা যায় সেইখিনিটো কৰিবই তাৰ লগতে যদি কিছুমান গম নোপোৱাকে chain boni goi thake then that those people those chains can be broken and as a result it will help in containing developing of containment zones, right, aru further jikhini spread hobo pare jikhini chances ase hekhini bahut komi jay. So this particular system, this particular IT tool is quite helpful aru hetu use kori pelai aru bahut besi states e labh পাব পাৰে এই particular system to last year পৰা বহুতখিনি states use কৰি আছে but now the center has requested other states also to use the data for contact tracing of the positive cases so that যিমানখিনি বাঢ়িছে already তাতকে আৰু বেছি বাঢ়ি না যাওক আৰু এইখিনিতে লিমিট হৈ যাওক. The next news is regarding India's first bamboo dwelling bat with sticky discs. Disc-footed bat boli koa hoise. It has been found near the Nong Khailem Wildlife Sanctuary in Meghalaya. Meghalaya Ribhoi district or near the Lailad village, okay, there this particular wildlife sanctuary is situated and it is spread over an area of about 29 square kilometer aru etu eta khub famous tourist spot hoy in Meghalaya and most importantly this sanctuary it falls in the Eastern Himalayan global biodiversity hotspot. A2 news or Ketra wildlife sanctuary khanor naam to Nong Khailem Wildlife Sanctuary, okay, and the Eastern Himalayan global biodiversity hotspot ei duta point monot rakhibo, right, aru yar logote ji an sarikhon jikhon wildlife sanctuary ase Meghalaya the names include Siju Wildlife Sanctuary, Narpu Wildlife Sanctuary, Bagmara Pitcher Plant Sanctuary and the Nokrek National Park, okay. So eketa naam jodi monot thake apnalokor then it's well and good but iman besi mukhosto koribo nalage nambu but Nong Khailem Wildlife Sanctuary Meghalaya etu naam apnaloke monot rakhibo and with this particular species, okay, it has raised the Meghalaya's bat count to 66 aru this is the most for any state in India. So now Meghalaya has the highest varieties of bat in India and it is numbered at 66, right, aru tar logote jitu total India's bat species hoy tar count to badhi goise and now it rests at 130. Meghalaya 66 different varieties ase aru India total bat fauna jitu count hoy it is 130. Here agote a jitu particular species hoy whose scientific name is Uniscopus denticulus disc-footed bat jitu hetu agote southern China, Vietnam, Thailand and Myanmar eniko jagat dekha goise আৰু ৰেড লিষ্ট ষ্টেটাছ ইয়াৰ লিষ্ট কনচাৰ্ণ হয় বহুত বেছি হয়তো মানে এভেইলেবল আছে যদিও তাত খুব বেছি প্ৰমিনেন্স দেখা যোৱা নাই The next news is regarding the formative assessment for in conducting the exams of class 12 and class 10, right? Because of the massive surge in COVID-19 cases, central government, they have recently cancelled the CBSE class 10 examination, and along with it, they have also postponed the class 12 examination, which was scheduled to be held from 4th of May. আৰু ইয়াৰ লগতে যেটো ICSE ক্লাছ 10 এক্সাম হয় আৰু ISC ক্লাছ 12 এক্সামছ হয় সেইখিনিও পোষ্টপন কৰা হৈছে আৰু ইয়াৰ ফাৰ্ডাৰ নোটিফিকেশ্যন মিনিষ্ট্ৰী অফ এডুকেশ্যনে আফটাৰ 1st of June or within the first week of June ভিতৰত শিডিউল কৰিব বুলি জনাইছে আৰু সামেটিভ এছেছমেণ্ট যেটো ইয়াৰলি এনুৱেল এক্সামছ হয় ৰাইট অফ দ্য public school, which is referred to as the summative assessment, to cancel kori it should be replaced by formative assessment. Enake Ministry of Education is suggest korise, right? And it had to be cancelled or postponed because of the pandemic, right? So tar jagat kisuman enekwa assessment or evaluation technique provide koribo dise so that ek bosor kono student or loss নহক আৰু next যেটো একাডেমিক ইয়াৰ হয় হেতু তেওঁলোকে স্টার্ট কৰিব পাৰে আৰু তাৰ হেতুৰ কাৰণে ফৰ্মেটিভ এছেছমেণ্ট য'ত বেলেগ বেলেগ ধৰণৰ ইভ্যালুৱেশ্যন টেকনিক্স which is based on use of observation, quizzes, assignments, and then feedback on the same, right? Ba oral test এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ বিলাক কন্ডাক্ট কৰি কেনেকে তেওঁলোকৰ এসেস কৰিব পৰা যায় হেতুৰ বিষয় হেতু সাজেষ্ট কৰা হৈছে ফৰ্মেটিভ এছেছমেণ্ট আৰু সামেটিভ এছেছমেণ্ট যেটো আগৰ পেন এণ্ড পেন্সিল মোড অফ giving the examination, right? So hetu refer kora hoy describe kora hoy as the testing of learning jiman khini porhile throughout the year or throughout that particular academic session ekhini teoluke assess kore ekhini teoluke test kore, right? Whereas this formative assessment, this is described as testing for learning so that jikhini learning techniques hoy ekhini teacher e develop koribo pare ta individual student protekjon student or learning techniques bur ba catching capacity beleg beleg hoy and depending on that a formative assessment teneke individually jodi student eta depend based on his observation skills, right? Based on his catching capacity teneke jodi kisuman assessment kora hoy then it becomes easier for the teacher to include new mode of teaching, right? So that it improves the learning capacity of each of the student, right? Aru ami dekhisilwe keneke last year so many teachers in India they started using the video calling tools, right? And other important technologies which could help them providing the instructions to the students, right? Whichever are possible. So hekhini keneke provide korisile thik tenedore etia jetu board exams hoy ba jekhini class 10 aru 12 er karone jekhini exam conduct koribo logia ase hekhini tu jate formative assessment include koribo para jay hetu etia bhabi hetu etia suggest kora hoise hetur upor etia besi gurutto dia hoise aru tar logote yar kisuman challenges o thakibo definitely because jekhini entrance exam hoy for higher education যদি কোনো ধৰণৰ সামেটিভ এক্সাম নহয় বা কোনো ধৰণৰ এন্ট্ৰেন্স লেভেলৰ এক্সাম নহয় তেতিয়া হলে হাউ উইল দিস ষ্টুডেন্টস বি এডমিটেড টু হায়াৰ ক্লাसेছ ৰাইট অৰ হায়াৰ কোৰ্सेছ যদি কিছুমান প্ৰফেশনাল কোৰ্স ল'বলগীয়া হয় বা টেকনিক্যাল কোৰ্স ল'বলগীয়া হয় আগতে কিমান টাফ ন্যাশনাল আৰু ষ্টেট লেভেল এন্ট্ৰেন্স এক্সামিনেশ্যন কন্ডাক্ট কৰা হৈছিল সো for all these courses all these entrance exams are quite important. So এই ক্ষেত্ৰত এটা ডাঙৰ চ্যালেঞ্জ হয় তাৰ লগতে যেটো পেন এণ্ড পেন্সিল মোড অফ preparing appearing in exams asile hetu jodi completely replace hoy jay by formative assessment that is also quite new for the students, right? So they are quite worried karon ek bosoror performance to jetu most of the time online classes aru TV based ba video based instructions asile tar khetrot judge kori jodi kunba ejon studentok eta rank ba position di dia hoy ba eta professional course ot telukok enroll kora hoy then hetur khetrot kunba dhoroner partiality ba not partiality might not be partiality but kiba dhoroner mis assessment jodi hoy jay hetu khetrot, right? So he karone etuk loi pele eta dangor challenge ase a particular formative assessment to loi pele. And the next big question is regarding the ability of all the schools to carry out this assessment fairly, right? Karon যিখিনি স্কুলছ আছে যিখিনি আৰ্বান এৰিয়াজৰ CBSE স্কুল হওক বা ষ্টেট বৰ্ডৰে যিখিনি আৰ্বান এৰিয়াজৰ স্কুল হওক তাৰ ফেচিলিটিজবোৰ ভাল ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰবোৰ ভাল হয় এণ্ড মোৰ অভাৰ টাইমলি তাতে টিচাৰ্ছ ট্ৰেইনিং কিছুমান প্ৰভাইড কৰা হয় যিখিনি গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট স্কুলতো প্ৰভাইড কৰা হয় বাট ৰুৰেল এৰিয়াজত সেইটোৰ ফেচিলিটি সেইখিনি ফেচিলিটি নাথাকিবও পাৰে প্ৰত্যেকটো ঘৰতে যে কম্পিউটাৰ থাকিব দেট ইজ নট নেচেচাৰী এণ্ড বিকজ অফ পেণ্ডেমিক আমি দেখিছোঁ কেনেকৈ লাষ্ট ইয়েৰ চাৰ্টেইন ৰুৰেল এৰিয়াজ যিখিনি ৰুৰেল বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ডৰ ষ্টুডেণ্টছ হয় তেওঁলোকে কেনেকৈ চাফাৰ কৰিছিলে some teachers were so kind and humble to provide free classes youtube bahut free videos bahut teachers upload kori disile of various different subjects okay but hekhini teachers help korise that is true but hekhini kiman students lobo parise right karon gaor jekhini schools students hoy jo gaor schoolot porhe teolukor protectore smartphone na thakibo pare computer laptops na thakibo pare and jodi laptop ba computer smartphones ebur subidha ase then 24/7 internet or access na thakibo pare net quality bhal na thakibo pare signal bhal na pabo pare so because of all these reasons joa bosor education sector te bahut suffer korise students ki niye bahut suffer korise teachers bilake jiman kosto korise teolukok definitely etu khetrot maniboi lagibo jen হঠাৎ এটা নতুন ফেজ এটা আহি গৈছে নতুন টেকনিক তেওঁলোকে ইউজ কৰিবলগীয়া হৈছে ইমান বছৰ পুৰণা বহুত এক্সপিৰিয়েন্সড এণ্ড এজড যিবোৰ ছিনিয়ৰ টিচাৰ্ছ হয় তেওঁলোকেও নিজৰ প্ৰচেছ চেঞ্জ কৰি নতুন যিখিনি টেকন'লজি আছে টেকনিক্স আছে সেইখিনি এডাপ্ট কৰিছে ৰাইট বাট তাৰ লগতে হাউ মাছ of their hard work has bore fruit right হেতু এটা ডাঙৰ কোৱেশ্চন হয় আৰু যেটো ন্যাশনাল স্যাম্পল সাৰ্ভে হয় tar eta reporter mote only 4% of the rural areas and 23% of urban households they had a computer and even if they had computers jitu ma agoto mention korisu smartphones ba computer thakile nohobo internet access is the key okay it is the life buli apuni kobo pare jodi apunar ghorat fan ase aru electricity nai then that is of no use right similarly computer ba smartphone thake jodi internet connection na thake which is again restricted to only 15% of the rural area aru jodi urban areas ot aseo then iman khini internet connection ase ne available jitu through the এক বছৰৰ এসেসমেন্ট হৈ যাব পাৰে ফৰ্মেটিভ এসেসমেন্ট ৰাইট বা ইমানখিনি পঢ়িবলৈ তেওঁলোকে হেখিনি চান্স পাইছে নে থ্ৰু আউট দ্য ইয়াৰ লাষ্ট ইয়াৰ যেটোৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত এটো ডিসাইড কৰিব পাৰে যে এজন ষ্টুডেন্টে নেক্সট প্ৰমোশন পাব নে নাপায় বা কিবা প্ৰফেশনাল কোৰ্সত তেওঁলোকে এনৰোল হ'ব পাৰিব নে নোৱাৰে সো দ্যাট ৰিমেইনছ আ বিগ কোৱেশ্চন আৰু সেই কাৰণে ফৰ্মেটিভ এসেসমেন্ট কিমান বেছি সাকসেসফুল হ'ব কিমান বেছি ফ্ৰুটফুল হ'ব ইন দিস ৰিগাৰ্ড দ্যাট we will have to see in the near future. Now let us have a look at today's questions. Question number 1. India's first bamboo dwelling bat with sticky discs was found in which state? Number 2. What do you know about Uniform Civil Code? Which Indian state have one? Number 3. What is climate change vulnerability? Why is it significant? Discuss. Number 4. Name the various pollutants produced from a volcanic eruption. What are its impact on the environment? So this was all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and share and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you all again tomorrow with another session of newspaper analysis only at Bodhakur IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC and APSC preparation. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
বৰঠাকুৰ IAS Academy প্ৰস্তুতি আৰু অধ্যয়নৰ নিৰ্ভৰযোগ্য ঠিকনা
বৰঠাকুৰ IAS Academy